Greetings, amazing scholars, and welcome to Learning with Avant-garde Books. I'm Cherie Hardy, and I hope each of you is well. November is National Native American Heritage Month, and I'm excited about reading traditional Native American stories. Well, before I get started today, I would like for you to make sure you're in a very comfortable place and you're relaxed so you can listen and learn traditional Native American stories. Hello, brilliant scholars. Our first story is titled The World of Ice by Tom Pecore Weso. It comes from his book Native American Stories for Kids, 12 Traditional Stories from Indigenous Tribes across North America. This story comes from the Menominee tribe from the Great Lakes region. In the beginning, the world was made of ice. There were no towns, streets, or rivers. The only season was winter. No people lived in this frozen world. One day, a mighty spirit warrior named Kusak, or Sun, woke from a long sleep. His body was made from fire because he was a star. He wondered if the rest of the universe was cold. He rose just a little and looked around. He saw only a great white blanket of snow and ice. He wondered what lies below the ice. He tried to walk, but he fell on the ice and hurt his knee. So Sun limped back to his warm home in the east and fell asleep. When he woke, he remembered a dream about the white world. What lies below the ice? He wondered again. He rose higher in the east. He saw his tracks in the snow. Where he had stepped, the snow had melted. Wet, shiny rocks shone through Sun's melted footprints. This time, his mucklucks or boots held him steady on the ice. He tried to walk, but still he slipped and fell on his bottom. Sun said, I am tired of the slippery slide ice. He went back to his warm home in the east, below the place of sunrise. He slept and dreamed for a long time. When he woke, he went to the great mystery, the greatest power in existence, and asked, Why is this outer world so cold? The great mystery answered, Because the outer world has no sun. Sun decided to return to the world a third time. He rose even higher to the very top of the sky. He saw a big round lake of water where he had fallen. Everywhere he touched, his feet melted the ice. More gray rocks shone in the light. Pine trees grew from cracks in the rocks. They smelled wonderful. Sun walked and walked. His feet melted more of the snow. Suddenly, the crash of cracking ice in the river sounded like thunder. His ears hurt from the noise. Sun ran back to his warm, quiet home in the east and fell asleep. Sun woke after a long dream about a tall bear with white fur. He wondered if the bear was real. Again, Sun rose in the east. He climbed all the way to the top of the world and looked north, south, east, and west. Floodwaters were gone. Cliffs rose along the river. Pine forests grew as far as he could see. Sun searched everywhere for the white bear. Finally, he saw a bit of white fur flash from some rocks. He drew closer so he could see better. Sun's heat melted ice around the tall bear, covered in white fur. It came out of its rocky cave. Sun could see the bear's copper colored tail. It was beautiful. Sun decided to return every day to this new land. He wanted to see the great white bear with a copper tail that glows the color of fire. He wanted to see his reflection in the lakes and rivers. Kasak the Sun Warrior returns every dawn to see his new world and everyone who lives in it. Boys and girls, that story came from the Menominee Indian tribe of Wisconsin. They have lived in the lands between Lake Michigan and Lake Superior for at least 10,000 years. Menominee means wild rice people. Wild rice is a grain that grows in shallow lakes and rivers. It is an important food because it is easy to store for use during winter. Both men and women are great hunters of bears, deer, elk, and moose. Menominee people mined copper ore for knives, cooking pots, and jewelry. They are also expert traders. They traded and sold wild rice, furs, and copper. This story tells how the sun is important in a snowy northern state. Today, about half the 9,000 enrolled Menominee people live in Wisconsin. Boys and girls, thank you for listening to The World of Ice by Tom Pecore Weso. Remember, this story was taken from his book, Native American Stories for Kids 12 Traditional Stories from Indigenous Tribes Across North America. The book was illustrated by Gloria Felix. Even though I did not use those illustrations, I wanted to acknowledge her. Again, thank you for tuning in. And if you would like to see this as a video, don't forget to go to our YouTube channel. I will put the link in the description box. Once again, thank you for celebrating National Native American Heritage Month with us. Have a beautiful day.